Honest J. Nowak. Coming at you live. Alright. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. And we got ourselves the 9th episode for today's marathoning session here on December 23rd, 2021. It's time that we talk a bit about number 969. Yeah, you probably figured that that would have been coming sooner or later. But anyways, time to talk about flares. Oh yeah. That's pretty much what you got at this point. And flares are certainly a pretty good way of having roadside assistance or just having lighting around when you need them. There's plenty of benefits that you can have. They can burn, which of course will allow for some very high intensity lighting. And when you're able to ignite them, then they can also be a pretty nice method of keeping yourself warm in a way. You're also able to use flares as a way to ward off predators or any other sorts of things that could be trying to get to you. Or use it as a weapon if you probably need to, or just use it as a way to keep yourself company, pretty much. The kind of darkness that we're probably bound to be facing with such unbelievable weather climate changes that have been taking place are sure to bring up a lot of controversy and a whole lot of cataclysm with them. But of course, at the same time, while flares might be one of the most useful resources that are available to anyone out there, they do have a few drawbacks. If you wanted to ignite them, they can sure take quite a while just to ignite properly. And when you do get them to ignite, that they could burn at absolutely high temperatures. Ones that could very well be in the burning range. Ones that can melt your skin completely. And then of course, there comes the problem where when a flare runs out of juice, you cannot reuse them. It can only be used at once. That would pretty much be it. Unless, of course, if you were to have a whole stack of flares around with you, then you're going to have to keep using them over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, you'd be going through a lot of those before you even get to a point where, depending on what's at hand, the kind of situation you might be in, or whatever sorts of jam that you end up encountering, you could probably be going through a ton of those things. Maybe the most important thing is that traditional flares typically are indeed expensive to pick up. And these kinds of things sure are no joke. But thankfully, we do have a lot of other resources. We got our smartphones, for one. The kind of cameras on them are in fact able to get some good lighting, for the most part. And then of course you have some other things out there. Flashlights, lighters, matches, oil-fueled lamps, sometimes other things as well. So you can be sure to keep any of those with you in case you really do need the kind of lighting around. There even do exist some other lighting inventions out there, many of which would be a bit difficult to pinpoint, but yet we still have these kinds of things around. We can easily buy them anywhere, and we can easily use them anywhere. And when you really get to it, you could sure expect them to be useful in your life. So at this point in time, it's fair to say that after such a nice big marathoning session, I've gone through so much and I've accomplished a lot as well. Starting tomorrow though, on December 24th, expect some more one-a-day sort of routines to take place. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.